I want to create, to maybe find those who relate, but my struggles feel inadequate, and all I make just simulates what I can't explain, and it feels like I feign these difficulties opportunistically to capitalize off my pain, to make art from something difficult. Well, I know it can be healing, but how much do I rely on self-destructive feelings? Will I better myself if the fuel for the fire is demoralizing patterns? Is it really constructive to wait for the next bad thing to happen? Is it inspiration? Is it a way of confronting? Am I stagnating? Or am I overcoming? I feel like sharing this is so unbecoming. Though I want to vent and pay the rent, perhaps it's better to do nothing. And how much do I undermine my own and others' trauma when I quickly repurpose it, a sellable melodrama? Sometimes I doubt myself so much. Are my tragedies authentic, or just a creative writing tool for me to make a book quick? Well, if someone I love dies, will I find I start to write an entire concept album about how they're no longer alive? And will it really be needed to profit from the process? And does it come from a need to make art to survive, or just dramatic excess? And if there's fire, then I think I'm gonna die. The more I repeat it, the more it feels like a lie. Well, it's not that bad. Well, at least. Well, at least I didn't die, so that this song could be released. To make art from something difficult, well, I know it can be healing, but how much do I rely on self-destructive feelings? Will I better myself if the fuel for the fire is demoralizing patterns? Is it really constructive to wait for the next bad thing to happen?
September Trilogy 2. Right now, my biggest fear in life is being the villain of September Trilogy 2. I am so scared of hurting others in the ways that I have been hurt. When I say something nice to someone, I am afraid that I am love-bombing them. When I get upset or have a panic attack in front of others, I am terrified that I have weaponized my emotions into manipulating them. When I share the things that I believe in and that I am passionate about, I feel as though I am indoctrinating them. When other people like me, or even love me, I become convinced that I have tricked them into believing in the cult of Ava Hoffman. Of course, when I think about this for more than a second, I realize it's ridiculous. What a sad portrait of human connection my instincts paint. Love, connection, and passion are all to be avoided, and embedded in all of it is a fundamental belief that I, and anything that I do, is bad, intrinsically, fundamentally. Who taught me to think this way? Something that my mom told me once was that I am larger than life. Often she would talk about how I was such an energetic child that parenting me took about the same effort as parenting 3 other children. Me and her would talk about things late into the night. She loved me, and for the longest time, I never thought of our relationship or anything in my upbringing as toxic or abusive. Not the exorcisms I went through, not the way she never really listened to what I wanted for myself, and not the way she tried to keep me tied to her as I grew up and tried to find my own autonomy. What I realize now is that I was minimizing my own abuse. If the things that were happening to me weren't that bad, then I could bear to live with them, with the pain they caused. The issue is that you learn to minimize all your emotions, because when you live in an unsafe environment, even good things can be painful. I would undermine everything, the good and the bad, in order to truly believe that the things that were happening to me weren't. It has been hard to accept that I am afraid of love-bombing others because I'm the one who has been love-bombed. That I'm the one who had my actions manipulated by the emotions of others. That I was the one who was indoctrinated into a cult, made to truly, wholly believe things that were bad for me. And doubt, relentless, self-hating doubt, was the way I was able to escape that. And I'm terrified because when I feel love and care for others, suddenly my mom's actions completely make sense. A wild love, a wild intensity breaks through the systems of doubt and minimization I had built up for myself. For the most part, it feels incredible. But in it, I can detect there a distinctly toxic element, one which makes me sick to my stomach. When she raised me, my mother never chose to work through her trauma, never chose to work through the pain and indoctrination and self-hatred she experienced. And in so doing, she replicated that abuse in me. And if I don't choose to work through my trauma, if I don't choose to work through the pain and indoctrination and self-hatred I have experienced, I will never be able to love the people that I love in the way that they deserve. Because I want my love to be in the service of the people that I love, not in the service of myself. And that means I have to love myself. And I swear to you, I swear to everyone I love, I will not let this cycle of abuse continue. There will never be a September Trilogy 2. Instead, I hope that maybe someday soon, I will make a September Trilogy epilogue. And in it, I will see that I have learned emphatically, joyfully, that I can and do care for myself, that I can give that care emphatically, joyfully to others. And I think that is something that I am realizing that both I and my art can do. To give, to be generous, to share. I used to think making art was selfish, but now I'm not so sure. Really, I used to think everything I did was selfish. And I am realizing that it might be the opposite. That art can help people. It can heal people. It can help others be seen. Even when I'm feeling like I'm just talking about myself. Even when I worry that the love I feel is self-serving. Even when I'm up my own ass about being up my own ass about my emotions. Other people feel this way too. And we deserve to know that we are not alone, that these emotions are not our fault, and that we deserve better from a world that mistreated us. That we have the ability to give that better world to others. Thanks for listening.